Hey there, Power Ranger fans, and welcome to the Webcast with Attitude, LR4, episode 83, Out of the Fire and Into the Fight. I came up with this title because that's the roll call from last week's episode. There was not a episode this week for Ninja Steel, but there was one last week, so yeah. But before I get into all that, let me introduce my co-host. We've got Amanda.
Hello.
We've got Rick, which he probably can't, or I think you talk. Can you talk? You know how to unmute yourself, or? Because I think I shouldn't have done that.
I think he's going to be silent for the rest of this day.
Yeah, he's still muted. I think they would give an option on his phone where he can unmute himself. They don't have it? Here.
You're gonna have to do sign languages then.
Oh, I think he already has a sign language for me. Go out and then come right back in. And we've got Samantha.
Hi.
So how was everybody's break last week?
Okay.
Weekend. How's everybody's weekend going?
Okay.
Fine.
That's good.
We sound so enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
Well, even though Nate changes the time, he knows I have church.
Yes.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Oh, praise to God.
So he calls me right as church ends, and my phone is vibrating.
Okay.
God doesn't like it.
Let me explain this.
God doesn't like it when the phone rings in church.
Anyway, I don't want to explain. But anyway. So, we've got some stuff to talk about. Hopefully Rick will get back in here. Hopefully. But we're going to start off with some news of the Loot Crate. If you guys got I think it was last month's Loot Crate, you would have been able to get this lovely little thing.
Was this the con that you went to?
Loot Crate. Not con.
Loot Crate.
Yeah, not the con. Let's see. You guys see it?
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
He has ice cream.
Yes, you would have gotten in this last month's Loot Crate. You would have been able to get a Alpha 5 Loot Crate, black and gold, with Power Ranger color ice cream.
Ice cream.
They're missing something. They're missing the Green Ranger.
If
But
they added green, it would have fall over.
Yes, that's true. Aye. All right, let's see. I have another invite. I wish I could have gotten this. Has anybody here gotten Loot Crate before? Anybody?
No.
Nope. Sam,
Nope.
what about? Nope. Okay.
Too busy saving up for PMC next year.
Ah, yes.
So busy to probably travel for my job next year.
Say it again?
Too busy saving up to possibly travel for a job that I'll hopefully get next year.
Yeah, I'm looking for a full-time job. Hopefully that'll give me more money to, save up for the trip.
Yeah.
And I can work.
Yeah, this is a really cool. I sent him an invite. He told me to send him an invite, and I did. What's going on here, Rick?
It's like you kicked him out.
No, I didn't kick him out.
It's like, no, Richard allowed.
I did not kick him out. I did some.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I did some. I muted him, but he did not know how to unmute himself, and it was
So
a
I
mistake.
just found out that there's going to be a lot of Avenger actors going to be at RI Comic-Con next month.
A lot of who?
Avengers.
Oh, Avengers. Okay.
Like the Winter Soldier, Scarlet Witch, the Vision, the Hulk.
There, I'll just send him that.
I'm more excited to see Sebastian Stan, who's who plays the Winter Soldier.
Oh, that's cool. So anyway, yep, that's what they have. They had in Loot Crate. So if you guys didn't get a chance to get it, I'm sure you can find this on eBay for a lot of money.
I was just on eBay and I lost 2 auctions.
Yeah, boy.
It was
So
for
anyway.
those power coins.
Oh wait, which ones?
The movie ones that they light up and it's like illuminating your room. But the positive thing about it is if that guy tries to sell them, he won't get a lot because I kind of overdid it, and he paid too much for them anyway. So it's like a win for me because he's not going to get too much money out of it.
So anyway, yeah, Rick, we see your Super Train Megazord again.
Oh, that's because he knows I love Lightspeed.
Yeah.
So Rick, you've seen the Alpha 5 Loot Crate thing. What do you think of it?
I have not actually seen that, but that's interesting.
Yes, that was last month's Loot Crate. So,
Huh.
yep,
Kind of wish I had Loot Crate.
yeah.
I wish my bank account would give me financial ability to have Loot Crate. But it says no.
So next up for the topic list, we've got New York Comic Con exclusives, and here's one of them. So far, we're getting a Dragon Zord, pop figure. It's exclusive. And
The
then
head, it looks like something from a cartoon I watched. It's like ready to chomp at you. I can't figure out what it was though, but it looks like it's gonna chomp at you. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
So let's look at the. These will be available next. When is the 5th? That's this Thursday, I think. This coming Thursday. Yes. And it will be available at New York Comic Con. This will be not sold outside of New York Comic Con, obviously.
Unless if someone brings it to RI Comic Con.
Yeah, they don't have a price for this, but I think if you go to the... oh, wait, here it is. Let's see. They're selling it for the Funko Pop at the Funko booth for $20 a piece. So
Surprising.
that's not too bad. And then we've got another Funko Pop from the exclusive. We've got a black and gold Dragon Zord. So if anybody's interested in black and gold, there you go. And then we have, of course, a glow-in-the-dark Green Ranger.
Didn't they do that last time?
I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's glow-in-the-dark. Is it glow-in-the-dark or?
Yeah,
yes, it is. It glows in the dark.
They did do this. Oh no, wait. They did it with the White Ranger.
Yes, it's a possibility. Yes. And then let's see what else is next. And for those of you guys that have been wondering, we talked about this before. The Ninja Steel cast will be there. Promoting for Super Ninja Steel.
Da 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 da.
And they will be. Let's see. Let me get some information up here. Okay, and if you want to go know the schedule, Thursday, October 5th, they will be at. This is their schedule. The cast of the Ninja Steel cast will be play Inways, Power Rangers Legacy Wars Fan Against. They'll be at the Lionsgate booth at 10 a.m. 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then that Thursday they'll be at 11 a.m. They'll be playing against Jason David Frank in Legacy Wars, if you guys want to check that out. And then 1 through 1:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they will be signing at the Boom Studios booth. And 3 p.m. they will be having a. I think they will be tuning in for a. Oh, okay. It's fans can tune in to a Power Rangers Ninja Steel answering live on Nickelodeon Snapchat story. So they'll be doing a live interview, and then then Friday, at 11:45 a.m. The Ninja Steel cast will drop by the Twitch stage for an exclusive chat on the New York live stream about the current season and what's to come for the 25th season, plus an added surprise at the end. Tune in for home or watch it live at New York Comic Con. So I guess that's going to be on the Twitch stream, and then they have another signing at they'll have another signing at 12:30 to 1:20 p.m. at the Boom Studio Comic booth again. Let's see, 2:30, 3:30 p.m. They'll have a meet and greet at the Glam Glow X Power Rangers booth. So yeah. Oh no, it's gonna be at the Sephora on 34th Street in New York. So keep an eye on that. If you need to know all this information for the Ninja Steel cast, go to PowerRangersNow.com and go to Ninja Steel, and then they'll have all that information if you need to know it again. So yeah, we'll be getting a lot of interesting stuff here and there. I can't wait to hear some news about the 25th anniversary. So we got that, and
Spoiler alert: past Rangers will come.
Probably. And then we've got these. This is the whatchamacallit, the Mini Pal Megazord. So let's see some about that. And those would be, oh god, where do they put these things?
Online.
Okay, here we go. Looking at Power Rangers right now. So let's see.
Oh, you would actually be there.
Yeah, these are exclusive to New York. I think these are exclusive at New York Comic Con. You can get these there. They're called the Shogoken. They're called Mini Pal kits, and they're basically scaled down to 6.5 inch little figurines we can actually connect. And they will be selling two versions of them. One, the Megazord, which will be $60. And then you've got the Dragon Zord, which will be $45. And here's a look at what they can do. They can actually combine with one another. They can turn into the... Now, I'm not sure about if they can disconnect and turn into the Zords, but I'm sure they can. But they also have a way them to combine to make the Dragon... The Dragon Zord in fighting mode, and then the Mega Dragon Zord. So for those of you that are interested, guys, just, you're going to New York Comic Con, make sure to check these out. They look pretty cool. I mean, they'll probably get, maybe those, I don't know if they're doing an exclusive, or they're selling these in stores, I think. It doesn't really say, but if you want to know more information on this, these toys will be sold at the Bluefin booth. I think that's what it's called, at New York Comic Con. So keep an eye out for that. And then here are the Bandai exclusives. The Power Rangers Fighting figures.
Fighting Spirit
figure set. The 6.5 inch legacy figures, basically. And they're all three of them going to be metallic. The only one they're not including is the Black Ranger, because in the episode he wasn't the Black Ranger in the dream sequence. He was
just Tommy.
Yes. And what it looks like is that this will be the first time you'll be able to get this kind of Red Zeo Ranger before he comes out in stores later next year, or later. I don't know if Zeo comes out this year or if Zeo comes out. If they're releasing Zeo next year, I can't remember, but it looks like the only way you can get the Zeo 5 Power Sword is with this set, and it will be at the Bandai booth, and it cost $80. So yes, and here's a little special Tokyo Vinyl Megazord, which is like all weird neon retro colors.
It looks like something from Teen Titans Go, if I'm to be honest with you.
And that's $60. Will be at the Bandai booth. So guys, if you're interested in these and you're going to New York Comic Con, head to the booth. These should be they only have them for a certain amount of days. They only have a certain amount each day, and so yeah.
So get there so you can kill each other over it.
Yeah, basically. And then we've got some Boob Studio exclusives, which I will bring that up at New York Comic Con. So for those of you that are interested, I'll pull up the information right now.
And I just, actually, speaking of which, I just got my tickets for RI Comic Con, and I'm going all 3 days.
Nice. So you guys can get little special issues. This is the green edition, because the background's green, obviously, for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 9. These are exclusives.
Not 9, 19.
19, you're right, sorry. My brain. I'm looking at it straight ahead. Let's see. Let's see. The green edition is... This will be at the Boom Studio comic booth, obviously. And the green edition is $20. It's limited to 300 copies. And then we've got this edition, which is the gold edition, and that is $50, limited to 150 copies. So if you guys are interested in picking that up, go to the Boom Studios comic booth. And also they're selling a Black Dragon pin and a Lord Draken pin, which I think is how much? I think they're $12 each. So you got a choice between that and that, or if you want to get both for that'd be $24. If you guys are interested in getting those. And then we've got another exclusive. I think this is an exclusive, or yeah. Okay, here we go. We've got these bad boys.
Big books.
Yes, and it's priced at the deluxe, the year one deluxe hardback. Includes 496 pages of comic goodness, in addition to tons of blah, blah, blah. If you want to read more about this, go there. And let's see. And then this is going to be, it's priced at $200. And it will be a limit.
They're kidding, right?
No. That's a lot of, that's how much it is, $200.
That's probably the first 18 issues.
Yeah, and probably because...
Probably like $4 a piece.
And then we'll be limited to only 250 copies at New York Comic Con, so act fast. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. And then now we're going to get into the next topic. For those of you that remember, they released the Tomashi Nation Megazord. And now here is the blueprints for the Dragon Zord. So they will be releasing a Tomashi Nation diecast Dragon Zord, which I don't know how much it's going to be, but let me go ahead and look at that. Probably going to be a lot of money, but let's be prepared for this. Here we go.
Actually, I read, you know that figure, the Green Ranger figure that rides on the Dragon Zord tail?
Yes.
Did you see the price for that?
I don't even want to look. Let's see. This Dragon Zord...
1,000.
Yeah, I bet. This probably will be unveiled at New York Comic Con. That's my guess. Hopefully. Let's see. No, maybe not. Or, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to unveil it there. but it is going to be the retail toy price is going to be $299.99 for the Dragon Zord.
And there's a reason it will not be part of my collection.
Oh wait, no, that was the Megazord. It doesn't really say what the price is for this yet, but I bet anything it's going to be probably around the same price as that.
Exactly.
But
Money,
yeah,
money, money.
well, they ain't cheap. And then we've got this bad boy. They're releasing the Green Ranger statue.
One of those. That's what I'm talking about. One of those is actually $1,000.
Yeah, but do you know how big that thing is?
Dragon Zord tail.
I thought it was just a figurine.
Yeah, no, it's not a figurine. The dragon, this Green Ranger statue is $499.99, so that's $500 plus whatever when you order it.
And shipping, taxes, and everything.
Yes.
And if you haven't been lucky enough to be able to buy it from the convention, well, you can save yourself like $5 off.
So yeah, there you go.
First wear it.
So before we go on to the next, we got another thing on the topic. And for those of you guys, before we go on to the next topic, what do you guys think of all these exclusives and all these things that are coming out? Amanda, I'll go to you first.
I don't care about much of the rest except for the the one that's on the screen right here. I thought it was a figurine, like something that I could collect, but then when I heard how much it was and how it's not a figurine, I feel duped.
It is a lot. Well, you got to understand, it is a lot. I mean, it is a life-size scale, so that's pretty big.
It's like 1/3.
Please, could someone actually make real figurines of Power Ranger figures? Like, seriously?
Yeah, but they'll probably still be overpriced. Sam, what do you
they
think
won't
of?
be in like the 1,000 range.
Yeah, Sam, what do you think of these? The exclusives, all that stuff.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
That's a good answer.
I just, as much as these look nice, no way I could afford it, even if I had a job. I couldn't afford it even if I had a job. And then, let alone I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. So.
In your backyard.
Yeah.
Next to the fountain.
Yeah, what fountain? Anyway, and then now we've got some Ranger Stop news. They announced that they're going to have the After Dark panel at Ranger Stop 5 this year, and it's going to be at on Friday, November 3rd. So as you guys know, the rules imply no cameras, no audio recording.
And I'm pretty sure you have to be 18 and over. So anyone who's under 18, anyone who's under 18, sorry.
So sorry, no fun for you. And they also announced another Ranger cast member that will be joining Wild Force. Yes, Andrew Phillip, Merrick, the Lunar Wolf Ranger, is going to Ranger Stop this year.
Yay!
First time guest. That's going to be exciting. And he will be joining his fellow castmates for the celebrating 15 years of Wild Force. So, yep, he'll be joining the other 4 Rangers and Princess Shayla. So that's gonna seem like a good time. And for those of you that haven't still gotten their tickets yet, go to rangerstop.com for more information on that. It is November 3rd through the 5th of this year. Guys, I don't think you want to miss out on this. It's going to be a great time. I mean, I wish you could go, but I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. But now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next topic, and I think everybody knows what this one is. And I think Sam can see this. I don't even have to say anything.
Yeah, and I don't know why you brought it up when I told you originally that I was only going to be on here for a few minutes.
Okay.
Burn!
I did. Okay, but you do have something to say.
Yeah, I do. And I'm really sorry that I haven't been here, everyone, but I'm still not going to be able to be here the rest of the semester because, one, I have church every Sunday, and then I
Thanks be
also
to
have
God.
a class afterwards on Sundays.
Okay.
And so I'm really sorry, but I'm going to be one of those people on the team that is just going to be here sometimes, or I'm not sure. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Don't
That's
be sorry. We all have our life things.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. Thanks for
And
letting.
plus, I have to deal with school and work and figuring out where I'm going to be next year. I'm probably not going to be at PMC
Why not?
because at the end of July I'm going to have to move, and then by the beginning of August I don't know where I'm going to be, in the States or in a different country.
You can come in my suitcase.
Well,
I'm going to be dealing with getting an actual job besides a college job,
Oh,
because I graduate in May.
nice.
well, yes. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next topic. I'm not going to be putting
And
this
I'm
topic.
going to have to see you guys later because I really do have to go to get to my class on time.
All right.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye. So we're going to move on to the next topic. Amanda's PR quote of the day, and that is this. So, Amanda, take it away. Amanda, take it away. Amanda, take it away.
Yes, I'm coloring.
Yes, but your topic is up, so go do the topic.
Okay. Well, if anyone has seen the movie, which I have about 3 to 4 times in the movie theater, I still get teased about that till this day.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, I know, but this is from when I mean, come on, people. Do I really have to the scene is just obvious for itself, but I'm going to say it anyway. This is when Kimberly sneaks into Jason's room,
For a
which
makeout session?
well, that's the thing. I don't know who keeps their window open when they're sleeping, because if that couldn't have been Kimberly, that could have been someone else with other bad intentions. But then she gets to talking like she's not the person who she thought she is. Well, she's lied through her tongue to make herself feel better and not realizing what she's done, which is start a cyberbullying thing by sending, well, she didn't send it to everyone. Her ex-boyfriend sent it to people until it got back to to the Amanda girl. Which, by the way, you shouldn't really do stuff like that because you know these things will happen. But still, cyberbullying is a bad thing, which I should bring up. This month is Bullying Prevention Month, and I will be doing a lot for this month, so keep an eye out for that. Anyway, so she says, that she finally realized who she was when she was in the principal's office when they showed that girl's father the photo, and she felt horrible about herself, that to the point where she wanted to run away. And that was when she met up with Jason that time. And then Jason said to her, erase the picture. And she's like, it can't be erased. He's like, then live with it. You did an awful thing. That doesn't make you an awful person. Just be the person you want to be. And I choose this PR quote of the day because I have been going through a little bit of rough times lately, because not only me, but I'm sure people have done awful things in the past. It doesn't make them an awful person. Like, people say things they don't mean, or if they do an action, they're gonna have to live with it. But just because you did something wrong doesn't define you. Like, I remember, I can't believe I'm bringing this up. I stole a harmonica in North Carolina, and my mom found out. She flipped out at me, and she knew I did an awful thing, but she knew that I wasn't an awful person because she knew who I was on the inside. But she did, in the end, made me go back to that toy store and return the harmonica and apologize. So, so this comes to bullying too. How do I want to put this? Just because someone does a bad thing doesn't make them awful, because even though someone's picking on you, maybe there's something wrong in their life too. Maybe they're alone, that no one has ever had the chance to see the light inside of them. So I want you to know that if you can try to redeem yourself when you did a bad action, that tells a lot about a character. And then that leads to the deleted scene, of where this scene picks in, and I still want to know what kind of target audience said, no, we hate this scene. So yeah, that's my PR quote of the day. And wear blue for tomorrow for Bullying Prevention Day.
That was a good PR quote.
Question: does it make Lionsgate or Saban bad because they deleted the scene?
Say it again?
Does it make Saban or Lionsgate bad for deleting the scene?
I don't. Now, this is the thing. From a director's point of view, I know why he deleted it, because when you show these to tested audience, they always have to survey people, and I can understand why they deleted that. I can understand that, so I'm not blaming the director or anybody else. I just want to know what kind of audience they actually did show this to make them say, we didn't like that scene because when I saw that scene, it was still the same. And then it included that kiss scene. Maybe they could have done it a little bit differently. In fact, do a switch a scene and then go back to that scene. I don't know. But so whatever reason, it's the final say. It's already been done with. So we just got to deal with it. And who knows? We are going to get a sequel. So maybe we'll see a Jason Kimberly relationship, or go into this love triangle between Jason, Kimberly, and Tommy, which I doubt, because I think the cast wants the Green Ranger to be a woman.
Okay, now before we get into the next topic, let's put it this way, all right? They said they want they want the Green Ranger to be a woman. That's the cast, but it's got to be up to the people that are casting them. And hold on, Amanda.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Well, you sound like you're about to say something. Now, my opinion, okay, I don't know why my camera's not working. It just shut off on me. I can't stand this.
Ooh, yay.
Don't make me eject you. Anyway. So anyway, the thing is, my opinion is that, they'll probably go with the nostalgic aspect of the series. Now, we do not know if we're going to be getting a sequel, because they haven't said anything about that just yet.
They did, because they said that the toy sale actually saved the decision to create a sequel.
Okay, but no. Yes and no. They haven't confirmed greenlit a sequel yet. Yes, they've said that, it's a big possibility that we'll get a sequel. But we haven't heard back from Saban or Lionsgate on their decision.
And we probably won't until another year or so.
Well, maybe later, maybe sooner. We don't know.
I have a solution that could beat both demands. We can still have a male and female Green Ranger for the sequel.
And to be fair, they did make the Green Ranger a female for this movie. In retrospect.
Well, yeah,
my solution comes in.
Considering, Rita was...
Include more of a backstory of Rita as the Green Ranger, showing her go bad, leading into why Tommy becomes evil when he finds the coin.
Right.
Now you have both female and both groups are happy. There you go.
No, here's what I would want to see. If they do,
Well-
if this is what I think, if they do decide to make the Green Ranger a female, this is what I would want in a storyline of it. Because in this movie, they talked about the LGBT community, they talked about the autism community. So what if they talked about another issue, as in like transgender?
Oh,
And
dear
if they
God.
and if they did something like that, they could do Gigi Hadid for the because
Well,
I-
let's just right now. You know, these are what ifs or ideas. Let's just keep it at that. You know, until we know something, everybody in the fandom, you know, will share it and all that stuff. But let's get on to the next topic. Our Ninja Steel episode rates, which is episode 14 and 15, the Royal Rival and the Royal Rumble. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't want to take up everybody's time and then bore them. Well, first off, let me ask Rick. Rick, you saw both episodes because you were with me when we watched this episode last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's pretty convincing.
So anyway, Rick,
What
why
was the
don't we go-
princess's name?
Vieira.
No, I was asking Richard, but thank you for telling.
Well, next time say Rick.
I forgot, so
Yeah, so maybe if you say Rick, what's the instead of just, you know, that would help a little bit. But anyway, Rick, let's go ahead to you for both episodes. The Royal Revival and the Royal Rumble.
I mean, I like the concept that, going.
What the hell was that?
Oh, it's feedback. Anyway, go on, Rick.
I like the fact that Galvanax, instead of using one of his own creatures, turned to someone else to try to defeat the Rangers. I like the fact that, the princess got to learn what kindness was. You don't normally get to teach royalty stuff. They usually turn around and, well, you get the idea.
Okay.
But, I'd give both episodes a combined total of 8.
So 8 for that episode and then 8 for the other one.
Yeah,
So that would be how much? 16? Well, yeah.
don't overdo it, Nate.
I guess. Okay, Amanda, you're gonna have to unmute yourself because I mute you for just a little bit, because you know I kept hearing you breathing and I couldn't hear what Rick was saying. Anyway, go on to your for both episodes.
For this first one, I give it a 9 because I loved how there were a lot of issues in this episode, like trying not to steal, having to take care of a family member, that sort of thing, and realizing kindness is always the best thing. And actually, there's a trivia. The kid who stole the cookies from Sarah's cart, I actually seen him on Shoreland Street with an actor who named Poi, who used to be the Ninja Storm Red Ranger. So that was actually an interesting thing to see him in this episode. And I just love the whole business concept. Basically, I just give this episode a 9. And why couldn't they have just left the two? What are their names? Monty and
Victor and Monty. Oh my God, Amanda, you need to let this go.
in jail. Oh my God, I can't believe they actually put them in jail for that time.
You need to let them go. You need to let it go. They're gonna be in there no matter what.
I know, but I love to do it anyway.
Yeah, I know you do.
Then in this next episode, I give it like a 6 because we get to know more about
Princess Vieira.
Princess Vieira, and we get to know more about how Mick used to live in the Lion Galaxy until her family sold him to Galvanax and hasn't seen his parents for 20 years.
Those bastards.
And it was nice to see him talk to his parents after 20 years. it was fun to see the new battle mode for the Red Ranger, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. How did this episode end?
Um, well, I will bring that part up. Okay. Now, I did like, how they introduced, how they did the whole thing with Princess Vieira originally, coming to destroy the Rangers instead of, just randomly joining them. And then she realizes, not to follow in her family's footsteps of what they've done in the past. And I did like that. And I did, it was a fun episode. I like the how they introduced the Lion Fire Zord. First it was called the Lion Ship, and then I like how they continue on into the second episode, second part of it, and she knows, that her family was wrong and she didn't agree with what they did. And I do like how they debut the armor for the Red Ranger early. Then they did save it instead of saving it for Super Ninja Steel.
Which we saw a preview of how it's going to look like.
Oh, yeah. And Lion Fire Armor is pretty cool. I like it. And I like how instead of from the way they did it in Ninja, the guy was the spirit of the lion was able to transfer himself into that power star, but instead she was able to use they're able to use her armor. So for the first episode, I'd give it a 9, and the second episode, I give it a 10. I thought, and Victor and Monty ended up using part of the gravity crystal.
That's how it ended. Those cheating bastard.
Oh my god, Amanda, you need to let it go. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this episode. It's fun. Me and Rick were both, we were laughing, especially when they both fell into the hole. Do we still keep the trophy? No! It was a great episode. It was a lot of fun.
It wasn't the first hole they fell into.
Yeah. But,
and it certainly won't be the last.
No. But anyway, I got another topic here that I want to look forward to. So I got this other topic that I wanted to share with you guys. We did that when we did the mystery. No, not this topic. This. Okay. So if you guys go on to our Facebook page, you guys can see that, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, present to everybody. Okay. So as you know, this was what was in the mystery box. We have two metal die-cast figures, 2 of the Mega Construx blind packs, and then we have a pint-sized hero that was the red. That was the whatchamacallit. I don't know if they're showing it. I don't know if this is showing on the
Unmasked Jason.
Yeah, Unmasked Jason, of course. My luck. But, I'm glad the other one. And we have a blind pack keychain, which was blue. And so, guys, if you would like us to do another mystery box contest in the near future for LR4, then go to our Facebook page, look for this picture, and give it a Red Ranger thumbs up in the comment section below. And we'll try to put something together, and, we'll do another contest like that. Because this was I had fun trying to, put this all together. And
I came up with the fidget spinners.
Well, actually, I did that first, and then you went with the fidget spinners after that, when I told you before.
Long story about that.
Yes, don't want to go into it. But anyway, guys, we will have another episode next Sunday. that will be our Halloween episode. Halloween Takeover 4, Trick or Creep.
Trick or creep.
And it's episode 84 for LR4. Now, I am still iffing on bringing back you-know-who.
I can bring Jigsaw.
What the? What?
Hello,
You can-
YouTube. I want to play a game.
Let's not do that. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
I'm actually gonna go see
You
the
have
Jigsaw.
that kind of
I am actually.
answer that.
I actually want to go see the Jigsaw movie, even though I never saw any of the other Saw movies because my mother forbid me to. But now that I'm 26, I get to go see this one.
Yay, that's very fun. But anyway, guys, hopefully my co-hosts will dress up for the
I'll
Halloween.
dress up as Jigsaw.
Let's just no.
I want to play a game.
You got some problems. Rick, are you going to dress up? Possibly, maybe. Put something simple on, maybe a Batman or so. I don't know. Rick,
Rich.
What?
you gonna dress up for the Halloween episode next week?
Hold on.
Okay.
Or are you just gonna have Ninjor and the Super Train Megazord and Hit Girl just sit there?
Well, he knows I love the Super Train Megazord.
I don't know.
Oh dear God! You actually? Where'd you get that? But anyway, before we sign off, do you guys have any?
Hold on.
Oh jeez, this
This one's gonna be a little scary for some children.
Oh no. What the absolute F?
what the? Do I even want to know? No.
The comic book shop had these for free.
Yes, free doesn't mean good.
And nothing in life is free.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I shop there all the time, so
you got two different Batman masks.
yeah.
So anyway,
So there you go, I got stuff.
so what? So Rick, do you have anything to say before we sign off?
Actually, not really. I can't think of anything.
Amanda, what are you doing?
I had to get up for a minute because I was like sitting on my leg, and now I need to rotate blood flow again.
Okay. Well, do you have anything to say before we sign off?
That it is Bullying Prevention Month. I will do some posts about certain episodes of Power Rangers where it dealt with the topic of bullying. And for some of you in school, if you see anything bullying related, don't ignore it. Go to an adult, and so they can try to deal with it. Because if you don't, you'll just be a bystander. So wear blue tomorrow in support for Bullying Prevention Day, and do whatever you can to make sure that we can erase bullying from this world.
Okay. All right, guys.
Sergeants won't have anything to turn around and be the recruits.
So that's it for this week's episode. Thank you for joining us. I'm looking forward to next week's Halloween special episode. Stay more phenomenal. And as Zoran always says, may the power protect you. And
I want to play a game.